Alrighty, good morning. Day 4. Day 3 of fishing, but day 4 of being at sea. It's another really nice morning. Obviously still dark, so we can't see much, but we've got a bit of wind coming this afternoon. Could reach about 30 knots. Might be still working, hopefully not by then. Yeah, I think about 3-4 o'clock. Yeah, a bit of wind, about 25 to 30 knots comes through. It'll slowly pick up all day. While we're working, we'll probably get a decent 20 knots. Then tomorrow morning, I think this time till about 8 o'clock, we'll have 30 knots, which will be, that'll be fun. Getting wet. Won't be so bad for me, but poor Chris and Scott will be sitting there cocking waves, so might get some cool footage for you all. But yeah, I'm about to set the deck up, get all that sorted, and we'll get into some lobsters. It's not bad here today, boys. First one coming up. Excited? Says you can't wait. Kent in there, all toasty and warm. He's gonna probably put his heater on. Decided to run out of charge really fast, so I had it on charge while on the gear. Got the pots up. Boys are just finishing the last couple of bins. Everything's tied down and secured. We've got to steam for about 3 hours up the coast. Yeah, it was pretty reasonable shot. Still had some good numbers. Definitely not as many as yesterday and the day before. And the weather has eased off a fair bit. Quite a bit. Still a good 15 to 20 knots and 3-4 metres of swell, but yeah, we're gonna start heading up the track, get up to Lochie, Lochie point, get the night shot in, or the next shot in, and I've got to scrub down the whole boat, get it all nice and tidy because we'll be steaming back down around the coast towards home tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last shot. So yeah, hopefully I'll get some cool steaming shots. We'll be sitting a bit side onto it and be a bit uncomfortable, but it should be fine. Yeah, but other than that, not much else has really changed. It was all sort of the same, would have all been the same sort of footage, you know. But yeah, it was just a little bit wet and windy. That's about it. Kid's down there making them a couple of sandwiches when they knock off. And yeah. Tasmania, see where we are. I don't know where they got the name from. It's a low rocky point. Funny that. But yeah, we got up here at a reasonable time. I think we arrived here at 6:15. It was about 3 hours and 15 minutes steaming. Actually, was it? Yeah, it's about that. It's about that. But now I'm going to start scrubbing the deck. Give the boat a big clean up, and then as we pull the pots tomorrow, I'll stack them all nice and neatly as we're going home, because we know we'll be going home. Well, this is the last shot we're doing. That'll equal our 5 shots at our 5 different sites. And yeah, probably do a bit of a time lapse while I'm cleaning up. You can watch me scrub, bend those bristles. And yeah, pretty reasonable night. A little bit of a fresh breeze, but we're pretty protected here by the point. So it's not too bad in here. A little bit windy, a little bit wavy. No, I'll be right. We went up here a bit further to the anchorage. It's not really much of an anchorage. We're just in this big open bay sort of area. A little bit of a rainbow over there. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, a bit of a sand hole, go anchor on that. There is a cool little gulch up in over here that you can anchor in of a day, or if it's really nice weather you can anchor in there of a night time. But yeah, it's a pretty little spot. The boat's gone up in the rocks there before. They dragged anchor, ended up on the rocks. I won't say who, but if you know, you know. It was a long time ago. But yeah, I'll set the GoPro up and I'll get cleaning. Alright, so that's pretty much the main part of all the cleaning done. Still have some more jobs to do. Alright, next setup, we're nearly at the pods. I don't know if I mentioned it all, but most of this trip we've been on our 50 fathom lines. So this basket and this basket. Now this shot, we shot some 25s, which is why we've still got lines in here.
Are you telling stories again?
I'm just telling them how we got some pots on some shorter lines this shot.
We have?
Yeah.
Many pots?
I'm not sure how many, but we got shorter lines.
We do. Maybe about 15 of them?
Something like that.
Yeah.
You just look like a black silhouette at the moment.
I am a black silhouette, mate. I was sneaking through the night.
Sneaks through the night, you reckon? Alright. Nice morning at the moment, but wind is supposed to come through a little bit later. Wet weather jackets maybe put on.
Probably wet weather jackets a little bit later, yeah.
Yeah. That's alright.
We're only about a couple of minutes away.
No worries. Got Chris ready.
This is where we go. We're all where we go. Loading up.
Generally changes with the depth that they're caught in. The deeper they are, the more pale they are. And they have more of the white speckling on them. But a lot of these ones will have a nice dark red tinge to them. I like to think of it as a bit of a suntan. The shallower they are, the more tan they get. But it does also have a lot to do with the food they eat. Got a bit of a feed frenzy happening around us at the moment. All the birds diving in the water, all the mutton birds. A few albatross. Haven't seen any tuna yet, so I reckon there'll be some under there though. I hope you can see it on the GoPro. But if not, enjoy the sunrise or sunset, sunrise. Getting my words mixed up already. It's only bloody 6:30 in the morning. Recaptures a lobster that's been previously tagged on one of these trips. They're the ones that give us the information, they're the ones that they can measure, take the tag number, sex, see if it's got any damaged legs, so I've got a regrowth there on that leg that it's dropped. Yeah, but they're the ones that give us the information. The more lobsters we tag, the more recaptures we can get, especially next year, the year after and so on. Continue to learn about these lobsters. be a warm day again, 19 degrees or something. In Tasmania, especially around here, that's warm. That's warm for us. We're happy. That's Celsius as well, not Fahrenheit. 19 degrees Celsius. Not sure what it is at the moment, but I've got a jumper on. Some other, oh, it's running away. Some other bycatch we get are these velvet crabs. Pretty cool little crab. Got some big pincers on them, but they're pretty chilled out. They don't really want to bite too much. Yeah, I'll leave him in the bin with the lobsters, because the boys will want to write that down in the book. Wasn't many lobsters in this pot. A bunch of crabs really. This one's got a bunch of eggs left. 5 I think, final day. Yeah, shot 5 at least. I think it's day 6. We'll count on first day, we'll make it. It's day 6, final day. No, I'm just confusing myself, but it's shot 5. Anyway.
Did you watch Paw Patrol last night, Lochie?
Yeah, a bit of cocomelon.
Eh?
A bit of cocomelon.
Cocomelon? Lots of big crayfish.
What's up, big crayfish? Big fat red box.
Possibly.
Or little skinny red box.
A little bit of everything, I reckon.
Strawberries or red and stuff.
Strawberry to red.
Lobsters in this pot. You get through the gear pretty fast this morning. There hasn't been too many fish. So we just get around a pot like this. Not bad. Yeah, so about halfway now. Halfway, and the other half will be on the way home.
What are you doing, Lochie?
These on breakfast, Ken.
Is that my breakfast?
If you want it to be.
How about you give him some breakfast?
For sea chickens?
another research pot. A few numbers in there. See a few recaptures.
Pretty nice size ones too.
Alright.
Maybe a size lobster.
Here's a size lobster, yep.
Very good.
Alright, let's take him up there and see what's in there.
So what you do for your photos is you push them all to one side so it looks like the pot's absolutely chock-a-block.
There's a tip from a shamoter.
Quite a few tag ones.
Yep. We've been here before, I'm going to say. So I'll get some information off of them. Growth rates. Numbers. Abundance. Another recapture down there. What number's that one, Lochie? The one on top there.
What number?
Yeah.
Tag.
Yeah, the one under that one.
The number on this tag is 538771.
Yep.
And on the tag, you probably can't see, but they've got a phone number. So if you're recreationally lobster fishing, you get a tagged lobster, you can call up the IMAS number, tell them the length of the carapace, which is from the little gap in between the horns to the end of the shell.
And it is a male.
Oh yeah, and the sex, this one's a male. There's a female. And that's a female. Oh, like clap clap, correct, you got it right.
Another recapture. And another recapture.
That'll get the boys busy.
It will.
Got a time, got some lobsters, Ken?
Pot 18. Pot's got a number. So you can track them. Depth and the latitude and longitude where it was set. Alright, we'll watch the albies for a bit while we're waiting for them to catch up. Most of them come inshore when it's the weather's windy. Otherwise they'd like to get out to the shelf or out there, but they work closer to the coast when the weather's up. It's going to blow a bit harder today, later in the afternoon as we're travelling down. They glide nicely.
Ready? Watch them come running in when I do this.
One big swallow.
They can take
Bite
that
and swallow.
They're called shy albatross as well, by the way. Very common around here, but
That one over back there's got unusual head markings
yeah, I've noticed that.
on his forehead there. I reckon he's been in his mum's makeup kit. Put a bit extra mascara on, a bit like you.
Trying to look like a black brow albatross.
Yeah.
They're not very shy though.
No.
Keeping the boys busy now. All my bait savers clean. Been tossing the old bait over the side because the bin gets really heavy. Make my life a bit easier. That albatross did a poo. Yuck. 16 hours. All the way back home. Sweet as. Empty out, pack the wires up. You can see all the other wires that I've packed up here, all nice and neat. Bait savers are washed. Once the boys are done, I'll move some of these pots over there. Deck's all packed up, pots are tied down, all tidied up. Stand a little bit further out here, and then we'll make a turn and head down the coast. It'll be smooth sailing. Steamy. Don't have a sail. Only a big turbo Cummins. About three or so hours into the steam home. Just heading back down past Port Davey now, where we did the last couple of shots. I'm going to have a nap for a bit. It'll be, get some shut eye. I've been sitting on watch for a little bit, hanging out. Now he's going to sit on watch. Chris is down watching the movie. I think Scott's down having a nap as well. I think we've got to try and get all the way along the south coast tonight. Anchor up the Research, which is the pretty safe anchorage on the way home, and then we'll steam the rest of the way in the morning, because by the time we get to, if we get to Research, it'll be quite late at night, 11 o'clock, midnight. We want a good night's rest. So yeah, I'll go have a nap now, and I'll probably talk to you later when we're on the south coast. Good morning. So we made it to what's called Southport Island. Yeah, very late night. Didn't get here till about 11:30. So after I got up, I didn't feel too great, so I sort of just had dinner, laced around with my eyes closed, and waited till we got up here, got the anchor, and went straight to bed. Yeah, it's about 6:30 in the morning now. Bottom of the channel, it's pretty high on there. Beautiful little town of Southport in over through there, and yeah, about 5 or 6 hours steaming left, and we'll be back at Margate. So it's a beautiful morning, beautiful sunrise. Happy to be closer to home and be in my own bed tonight. I think we all are. Alrighty, about 2.5 hours away from Margate. slowly making our way back up home. Doing about 7.5, 8 knots. Pushing against the tide, so it's a little bit slower. But yeah, we've got a few little jobs to do before we get there. Just got to clean up a few things, give that a scrub, give the tipper a scrub, just tidy up a little bit. And then as we're coming in the wharf, set the GoPro up, tie up, and that'll be us. Give the boat a freshwater wash. Be home time. Yeah, everyone's up and awake, having a coffee and hanging out. I've just been sitting on watch the whole time. Yeah, very keen to get home. Very, very keen. Hasn't been a long trip, but still nonetheless excited to be home. It's always a good feeling. Alright, we're back. We made it. We're back at the wharf. I've just hosed all the boat down and whatnot, about to get the power cord out. So we switch over to shore power, turn the generator off, start saving some fuel. And yeah, there's a bit of work's going on down here. We've got some police officers just rocked up and not sure what. Yeah, not sure what else is going on. The boys are waiting to get picked up. I've got to get all my stuff sorted out. And yeah, Bryce, Bryce, Kent got me to try and park the boat and I sort of succeeded. Wasn't really too hard, I sort of just had to guide it in, but I didn't film that because if I had the camera going, I would have fucked up even more, I reckon. Excuse the language, probably beep that out, Bryce. But yeah, I'm gonna get my stuff sorted, probably download all this footage now because I didn't do it last night, and yeah, I'll see you when I'm home and I'm downloading more footage.
So I will mention that I don't know where this video is at regarding everything because Lochie's obviously filmed most of it. I have not been a part of it, other than maybe some add-ons here and there, but it's just Lochie and the guys. So it's going to be a bit here, a bit there. Obviously the guys don't want to be filmed all the time, I don't blame them. Lochie didn't have to film much either, so we'll just throw together what we can out of this, but yeah.
I can only film so much of the same thing.
It's very, very repetitive, this thing. Like, it's not like we're chasing big fish, it's just we specifically want undersized lobsters to tag, basically. Like, yeah, that's about it really. But next trip is going to be the first trip in March, which will be
the new quota season. The
new quota season, so our quota resets and we can go catch our quota again. So the East Coast opens up as well. The beach price that we receive for our lobsters could be something like this. It's going to be up or down, we don't know. But
what day is East Coast open?
1st of March, I think.
It does open on.
It opens on the 1st of March. I don't know. I'll obviously check this before we go pack the boat up. But the only thing we've got left to do is all these pots have to come off. Once all the pots come off, then we'll clean the boat again. We're actually going to acid wash the boat this time because it is due.
Yeah, I did say
even though we only cleaned it a few weeks ago, but it is what it is. We just didn't get around to doing it last time. Acid wash this. The other boat, which you would see snippets of in this video throughout it, we've got our first bunch of jobs next week on the Monday, Tuesday, which I'm excited for. We've got about 15 moorings to do. So I'm keen to get them out the way. We've got a couple to do just here and some other places, some other jobs. I'm doing quotes for some other things. Yeah, we'll show you some of that. I think Dad's going to be around for one day there. He's going to come out on the barge and have a look. Yeah, I'll show bits and pieces of that, not much, because it's the only way for us to make money doing the barge work is it's time. You know, if you spend an hour and a half cleaning a mooring, you've wasted time, you've wasted money. So, you know, you want to be quick, efficient, and you want to make sure the job's done right. You don't want to be holding the camera and doing things. But I will film odds and ends here and there. But other than that, yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed the video of IMAS and learnt some things and whatnot. But yeah, for now, we'll either... No, actually, I won't say goodbye right now. We're going to add the barge onto the end of this. That way March is a whole new video. We'll see you on the barge. We see me on the barge and you'll see Dad on the barge. I don't know if you'll see him on the barge. He's going to take a few days off, I think. Yep.
Sounds good to me.
We'll see you on the barge. Alright, coming down onto the wharf here. This is the new boat, the new vessel. we got there, Lochie?
What's up, brother?
So this is it. Let me park the car, make sure the handbrake's on. This is the new boat.
That's a barge.
This is it. It's very clean at the moment because we're about to go do this drilling job. Otherwise, normally all the mooring gear's on here. So for now, we've just got to get these wooden beams onto this thing, and then we'll show you the rest of it. Sweet, wood's on. I'll explain what that's for shortly, but for now, park the car and we'll get moving. Push, Lochie, push.
We're away.
We're away.
We're away. We're away from the wall.
Alright. Let's get out of here.
Let's get out of.
So this is the new boathouse. I'll give you a show. We'll get out of here first and then I'll show you about. Alright, boat. This is it. This is the barge. Lochie's still here. He can't get away from any boats we own, so he's just here. He's next to his bleach because he's going to go bleach the toilet.
That was a bit rough. That was rough.